Enthusiastic introduction, Nick here with another hot, fresh, steaming, stinking vid. This is an exciting one. I'm hopping on another trend, hopping on the hype train here with this micro long range concept by Dave C FPV. Giving it a little bit of my own custom upgrades. So let's get ready to take a look at this thing. Alright, so really quickly, this is the Dave C FPV micro long range frame that he designed many months ago, and now there's actually bind and fly that he has made in collaboration with Flywoo that is on sale as well. I didn't get in on that. I kind of built this because I already had these parts from another build. I downloaded the frame. It's all open source. All the instructions are on his Thingiverse page, so I'll just link to that below. But generally, first I want to talk about what the purpose of this sort of class is. This is a new class that Dave C sort of figured out. The point of it is to have a long-range build that's small, compact, easy to travel with, I imagine. It's quiet, not going to annoy people as you fly around. And the amazing thing is how much people can pack into this build. And I have managed to add a special feature beyond the original design, which is the GoPro. With the naked GoPro community sort of blowing up right now, I figured, well, why not take the opportunity to upgrade this design with a real cinema camera. Dave C FPV's design comes with an Insta360 mount, which is cool, but it doesn't take anywhere near this footage of a GoPro. This does 4K at 30 frames, 60 frames per second at 1080. And of course, you have the amazing GoPro video quality. On top here is the Redshifter's GoPod, which is their naked GoPro case. We have the DJI HD system with the full-size camera. We have a GPS on the back, buzzer, and Crossfire. So let's pop this on the scale here and see. So you're looking at, there we go, 187.9, let's say 188 grams with the GoPro. And the smallest battery I'd run this on is a 550. You're gonna get maybe like 3 minutes on this. 239. So if you want to stay under that 250 gram mark, I would say go with a 3S 650. You're probably going to get right about at the 250 gram mark with the GoPro. But if you want to have a long range flight, you're going to get past 250 grams. There's no question about it. And I'll talk about batteries in a minute. But I'm going to remove this GoPod for the time being just so I can show you the rest of this build. This build isn't exactly to the specs that Dave C FPV's recommendations were, because I just had these parts lying around, as I mentioned, from another build. So I'm actually using an all-in-one whoop board in here, the Beta FPV V3 all-in-one toothpick board. In order to mount this, I actually use a 3D printed 16x16 to whoop adapter, and I'll link to that down below. And in order to mount, this is the, as I mentioned, the Redshifter's GoPod, which has a whoop style mounting here, these 4 points. In order to mount that, I made a custom version of this top plate. I don't know if you can see here, we have some whoop mounts here, so I'll link to that down in the description as well. You can get that cut, that CNC madness. This is the Wi-Fi buzzer. This says GPS. If you are thinking of making this specific build, I'll also link to my full CLI dump below. I'm flying the Zing 1404 4600 kV motors, although you can fly the lower kV. But the exciting thing that I'm going to be trying today is an actual long range, not distance test, but a long range time test. I got this big chunking 1300 milliamp hour tattoo battery, 3S. I'm going to be strapping to the bottom of this. I forgot to mention I bottom mounted the batteries because I'm using the GoPro on the top here. So the video you're seeing is a test on this 1300 milliamp hour 3S battery to see how long this thing will fly. So at the time of the recording, I don't know how long it'll go, but you'll see as this video goes on. At the time of the flight, I did not have the GoPod set up, but I will be posting more videos in the future, going on some proper long-range adventures, see how far this thing will go. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll just continue with this flight, and we'll see how long it goes. Thanks.